Nightmare Riola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So I got a chance to check out the Gloves Are Off episode with Joshua Klitschko. That pretty much went exactly how I thought it would go. They're not, both of these dudes, they mirror each other with their personalities. I pretty much knew this was going to be pretty dry. You know what I mean? Klitschko, he's very comfortable around Anthony Joshua. And what I mean by that is it's a controlled environment when he's with Joshua. Not necessarily that he's controlling Joshua, but both guys are cool, calm, relaxed. They're not going to go out of their way to say outlandish things or say boisterous things. They're just going to, do the whole I'm going to show up on fight night in the best shape of my life and, that type of discussion, man. So to me, it was pretty dry. But I like the fact that both guys respect each other. Don't get me wrong, man. When guys go in there and they respect each other, that's cool too. As long as you show up on fight night to try to knock each other out, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? The problem I have is when guys respect each other like best friends before the fight, then they go into the fight and they don't do anything. And it's a boring 12-round fight where either guy didn't even try to engage. You know what I mean? But as long as they show up on April 29th, I really, this episode, it is what it is. Klitschko is still treating him like little bro to some degree. He said, when I knock you out, I'll help you come back. And what did he say? If you beat me, I'll help you. Or if whatever. I forget exactly what he said. But something like if he does beat Anthony Joshua, he'll help him come back or something. He's still trying to play the big bro type of thing and trying to treat, AJ like he's little bro. And AJ seems as if he's trying to show Klitschko that, hey, I'm also a thinker. I also take my time breaking things down and analyzing different things and have a different perspective on the sport. That whole thing, man. So watching these two is kind of like a mirror, both gold medalists, both around the same height and body build, you know what I mean? I won't say their styles are necessarily the same, but they both kind of fight upright. Vlad he can put his hands down a little bit and try to work his jab. And he can bend at the waist when, Vlad is really on. And sometimes he can hop in and out with lead hooks and straight right hands. So I won't necessarily say they fight the same, but they have, some similarities, man. So yes, this was not the Anthony Joshua versus Dillian White, gloves are off. Or Fury versus Klitschko gloves are off, because Dillian White and Tyson Fury, they're the type of dudes you can't control. You know what I mean? Nelson's not gonna be able to control them, or or make them say things that are in favor of their opponent. They're just not those type of guys. So, but you have two dudes that are similar, man, and Klitschko and Joshua. So yeah, this episode went exactly how it would go. All right, exactly how I thought it would go. Klitschko will go in there, kind of being respectful, but to a degree playing big bro. I mean, he is 14 years older than this dude, man. I mean, we just can't sweep that under the rug like that's not there. He is 14 years older than Anthony Joshua. So to some degree, he is a, quote, big bro, somebody to look up to, like a role model as far as boxing goes. You know what I mean? And Klitschko has had him in his camps before years ago. Klitschko always does that. He gets all these young guys into his camp. He's had Tyson Fury in camp, Deontay Wilder in his camp, Jarrell Miller, Gerald Washington. He had a lot of these guys in his camp before they were even world ranked. You know what I mean? So to him, it's just one of the young guys. Joseph Parker, Israel Gono, they've all been in Klitschko camps. You know what I mean? So, but Klitschko should have this type of mindset and approach with these younger fighters, man. There's nothing for him to clown and act crazy. And first of all, it's not his personality, but he's been there, done that. Future Hall of Famer, 40-something years old. He doesn't have that type of personality like a Shannon Briggs, who's also in his 40s. He's more of a cool, calm, collected type dude, man. So the way Joshua was in this gloves are off, they mirror each other. They like, this type of environment where it's respectful like this. But both guys are confident, and both guys in that gloves are off. There were some moments in it where, although they're being respectful to each other, you can tell that they're very confident, at least in my opinion. Joshua, I've seen a lot of people, I'm seeing comments that people thought that Joshua looked kind of shook, looked kind of nervous. I didn't necessarily see it. You know what I mean? I just think that he really respects Vladimir Klitschko, but his intent to go in there and knock him out, still, it seems as if it's standing firm. You know what I mean? It's not like he went in there and said, oh, I'm gonna try to go for a decision, or no, he's saying he wants to knock him out. So as long as he is talking about a knockout, that lets me know that he's still confident. I really didn't see anything, man. I mean, maybe it's just me. I only watched it one time. Really didn't see anything as far as who won that, gloves are off, or who lost it. To me, Klitschko likes controlled environments. Doesn't mean he's necessarily controlling Joshua, but Joshua is a mild-mannered dude, so just two dudes having a respectful conversation is about to go in there and try to knock each other heads off on April 29th. That's just what I got from it, man. You guys, let me just think in the comment section. I'm out.